What's up, guys? Tim here, and we just came off an incredible week here at YouthX 18, and what we wanted to do is create a 5-day devotional plan afterwards that we think will be helpful for you. And so today is day 1, and we're excited that you have joined us. And so here's what you're actually going to be tuning into. We're going to kind of dive into a message from our very own pastor, Pastor Furtick, and afterwards you're going to be able to answer some questions, be able to comment. And so make sure you stay throughout the entire thing, kind of dive in, maybe get some notes out and jot some things down. I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you in a minute.
The enemy wants to fight you in isolation. Why am I anxious? I think the answer to that question can often be found right in the middle of the very word itself.
Yes, sir.
The word anxious, right in the middle of the word, is the letter I.
Yes, sir.
I was looking at it a few weeks ago, and I was just looking at the word anxious, and I was thinking, why should I feel discouraged? Why do the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is he. When his eye is watching over my life, David said, you were there for my conception, and you have been there for every conflict and every season of my life. And David wrote this beautiful psalm. Although we cannot pinpoint the occasion, many think it was at the occasion of his coronation as the king over both the southern and the northern kingdom. It really doesn't matter when he wrote it, because God was watching over every stage of his process. And David says, God, I want you to show me what's really making me anxious so I don't spend the rest of my life waiting for my enemies to disappear before I choose to have peace. And I was looking at the very word, and I saw something that I is right in the middle of anxious, but the word ends with us. And I was thinking about what we do in coming to church,
Yeah.
for our weekly reminder that we're not the only ones.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We are not the only ones. You're not even going to be able to leave church today without having to make a decision whether to apply this message, because many of you don't have the support system that you need to walk in the peace that you're praying for.
Yes. So good.
When you walk out today, there's going to be balloons and grown men in pink t-shirts and youth in white t-shirts to sign you up for whatever age or stage of life that you're in, for these groups that we put together within the church, a place for you to come and actually take the message and water it.
Yes, sir.
What good is the seed of the word of God if there's no water applied during the week? Dying of thirst, faith dehydrated. But it ends when I becomes us. Real change happens there when you get in and say, this week, man, I had this moment where I almost da-da-da. And then the dude over there in the corner who never speaks up and goes, yeah, me too. Yeah. And you look at him and you're so glad, because when you came in, you felt like it was just you. But touch somebody, say, it's not just you. It's not just you. We came into the presence of God today to be surrounded by like-minded people. But let me tell you something, you gotta stay surrounded to stay at peace.